In the last century, we've seen the workforce grow through the assimilation of the masses. The Great Dust Bowl forced many farmers to sell their lands to the government, unable to produce crops to pay their debts or feed their families. As a result, factory jobs emerged nationwide alongside small businesses such as mom and pop, electronic stores, and candy shops. This painted a picture of resilience and adaptability. As technology evolved over the years, corporate office buildings began to dominate the landscape. Tradesmen, technicians, and professionals became the new middle class. This evolution wasn't sudden or without cause. It was facilitated by the standardized educational system. Generations were groomed for the workforce in the name of higher GDP, shouldering the burden of taxes for the so-called privilege of societal bliss. Within the confines of colleges, where professors teach within the loose boundaries of formal education, some were allowed a little more freedom with their thinking, as long as it was acceptable by the academic norms. It seems more of an indoctrination practice, doesn't it? It's ironic when you truly consider it. We could argue that living standards improved and poverty decreased over the decades. But where are we today? We're witnessing rampant drug abuse, tent cities, high inflation, market uncertainty, political division, war. Where is the societal bliss we were promised with our consent and taxes? Initially, standardized education seemed a smart idea, but now its benefits are questionable. With a disengaged workforce, households barely above the poverty line, and AI poised to dominate the labor force, where does that leave us? As we turn our attention to the artist, we see the power of unleashed creativity. Each stroke of her paintbrush is a testament to her freedom, her innovation. The colors blend, the forms take shape, and a masterpiece is born, not from the strict confines of a curriculum, but from the limitless expanse of the human mind. This is the potential that lies dormant in each one of us, waiting to be awakened, and what our educational system should strive to nurture, not suppress. Have you heard of universal basic income? There wouldn't exist the need for these assistance programs if there was nothing wrong with the current system overall. What's the next step now? To reform the educational system. The answer came to me in a conversation with my child. As I discussed her life's possibilities and her innate creative talent, I realized that my imagination for her life shouldn't outshine her own. The problem lies in the standardized education and institutions of higher learning that domesticate the imagination of our youth as components of a larger governance system. We were taxed more than we realized for this privilege.